Hey guys, I'm Derek Hartsfield with Two Sergeants Fly Fishing. So we've been testing and reviewing the new LifeProof iPad case. You can see I'm using one here. It's a great case. It's really strong. It's waterproof, dustproof, snowproof. It's shockproof. It's a really sturdy case, and most importantly for us anyway, it's shockproof and it's waterproof. It's very, very important to us in fly fishing applications. So you might ask yourself, why do I need to carry an iPad when I'm fly fishing? But for example, I've seen a lot of guys, and I've started carrying my GoPro camera when I'm fly fishing. We're recording this video with a GoPro camera that my wife is holding. So if this doesn't work, if this LifeProof case doesn't work and it ruins my iPad, you're going to know very quickly, because you'll hear my wife screaming at me when I stick this iPad in the pool in just a second. That will be conclusive proof that it does or does not work. So I've got the LifeProof case on my iPad. It was a little odd in the beginning because there's nothing on the screen. The screen that you see here is your actual screen. The LifeProof case, there's no plastic cover, there's no nothing. It's just the front of your iPad, and then you have the case on the back and on the sides and everything, but it's just the front of your iPad. There's no, like I said, no plastic on the front as part of the case is what I mean. So we've been testing it, reviewing it. We did exactly what LifeProof said to do. We did exactly what the instructions said in terms of testing it prior to actually putting our iPad in here. It comes with a little plastic test case, if you will, that you can put in here in place of your iPad, and then you stick it in your pool or in the sink or in the bathtub or whatever you want to do. Well, we've done all that, and now we've got an iPad in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my iPad in the LifeProof case in the pool. We're going to see if it works. You can also buy this life jacket for the LifeProof case. So you have your iPad, you put the LifeProof case on your iPad, and then you put the iPad in the LifeProof case in this life jacket, and then it'll float. So if you were fishing in a boat, you drop your iPad in the water, it'll float. The reason I like this so much is, the built-in maps functionality. I know where I'm fishing. This fits nicely in my fly fishing sling pack or my backpack, whatever I'm carrying. And then there are new apps that are out that these people have made, that tell you have preloaded rivers in them, and I find those apps very, very useful. We're testing one right now. I don't want to talk about it yet because we're still testing it, but these apps will allow you, with the preloaded rivers, it's very, very handy. So we've made the decision that, yeah, we're going to carry the iPad with us. There's no doubt when we're fly fishing, we're carrying the iPad with us. Not an iPhone. I like the bigger screen of the iPad. So if I'm going to carry my $800 iPad with me, how am I going to protect it? And then we've looked at a lot of different solutions, and we know that the LifeProof case is the solution. $129 to protect my $800 investment. So here we go. Let's stick the iPad in the pool. My wife has the GoPro camera. We're going to know pretty quick. If my iPad's ruined, you'll hear her screaming at me. So hold on just a second. Okay, so here's the iPad. I don't know whether you can see it working or not, but here's the iPad. You can see the screen. The screen is on. It's in the LifeProof case. We stick it in the pool. So I'm just going to hold on to it for a second, because this water is about 50 degrees and I don't want to have to go down there and get it. So anyway, comes out, the water rolls right off the actual screen of my iPad, and I'm going to show you here on camera that it's still working. Hopefully we can see that. Maybe there's a little bit of a glare today, but you can see that the iPad is still working just fine. Everything's good. Starting the preview on the GoPro camera. I just click on here. We've got the view. Everything's working great. Okay, so now I want to take the iPad in the LifeProof case and then put it in the life jacket, if you will. It's not hard to get in there, but you just want to make sure you get it in there real securely. So what I'm going to use this for, this was a few extra bucks, but I bought one just in case I'm fishing in a boat and I drop the iPad in the water. I want my iPad to float. I don't want it to go to the bottom of the lake.
So believe it or not, I just threw an $800 iPad into my admittedly dirty pool that I need to clean. So let's get that out. Okay. Okay, let's see. The iPad's still working. There's the internet. Everything's working great. Here's the Orvis app. Everything's working great. So let's back up. Let me get back in the shot. So as you can see, the LifeProof case is a huge success. We're going to carry the iPad with us when we fly fish. We recommend that you carry it with you. Just consider everything that becomes available to you. If you're carrying an iPad with you in your sling pack or your backpack when you're fly fishing, if you're going to carry that $800 iPad with you, you need to get the LifeProof case. You gotta have it in there. So this is Derek Hartsfield with Two Sergeants Fly Fishing. I hope you're having a good time fly fishing.